Alright guys, today is the day. It is the flipping day. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. I literally just booted the game up. Just opened it. I heard, a little birdie told me, that this has audio description, which is great. So, we're going to play the game. Well, this video is probably just going to be me going through all the accessibility features and the menus. And then afterwards, I'll probably I might do a full playthrough of this game, depending on, because if it's audio described, then yeah, I'll probably do a full playthrough just for people who are completely blind, want to experience the story, but can't play the game, because I doubt this game is fully blind accessible very much, but we will see. Anyway, here we are, open the game up. First thing, we'll select the language, and now first thing is visual accessibility features, hearing accessibility features, motor accessibility features, motion sickness accessibility, and then the rest of the... Give me 1 second, I'm just going to take this hat off. I've got really long hair. I need a haircut, but I'm wearing a hat to keep my hair out of my face, but wearing a hat and then headphones at the same time is problematic. Anyway, visual accessibility features. This includes stuff like aiming assistance settings, HUD and user interface settings, objective waypoint markers, other player markers, event skipping for puzzles and combat sequences. Wow, you can skip puzzles in a Lego game? Okay, I hear it. QTE input settings, dynamic field of view, camera shake, voice over icon, full screen effects, high contrast mode, vibration strength, adaptive triggers. You know what? I'm just gonna, instead of going through all these preset visual accessibility, I'm just gonna go through all of the features one by one. I think this is just like the setup. So I'm just going to leave the setup as is, and then I'm going to go into the full accessibility features from the settings menu. So I'm just going to leave it as is for now, because I don't want to just turn them all on. I want to actually go through all individual one, because the high contrast mode seems really promising. The skip puzzles, skip QTE, all of this stuff is kind of music to my ears. Okay, what's this now? Display calibration, bloody hell. Brightness, sharpness. Yep, let's just leave that as is. What is this? Do I have to sign up? Like, I've already bought the game, can I not just... Oh, I have to read the terms of service, so let's just pretend I've read all of this. Scroll all the way down and accept. And then... Congratulations, you have successfully linked your Warner Brothers... Okay. Apparently I've already got it on the PlayStation. Lego sign, Warner Brothers sign. Yep. Unreal Engine, ooh. This game supports and uses autosave. Yes, I know, pretty much every game does these days. Okay, I think this might be this is all the pre-order content coming up now. Batman Beyond. Batman Trilogy Pack. Yeah, I pre-ordered the deluxe edition of the game because I love Batman, and anything to do with Batman games, I'm in. Okay, there's a redeem code, new game, options. Here is all the options, let's go. Right, we're going to go through them one by one. So text and voice language, English, that's fine. Okay, aiming assistance. There's a whole setting for it, which is cool. Okay. Lock on assist. Low. So there's low, high, or off. Obviously, we're putting that high. Aim snap on. Great. HUD and user interface. Text size. We are having text size. Oh god, that actually makes it a lot easier to see. Small, medium, large. We'll keep it large. Markers. Interior mission marker display. Dynamic. I'm going to have it as always. Because why not? Exterior mission marker display. Always. As Snape would say. Custom waypoint. Custom waypoint removal. Removal distance. Huh? Near, far. I'm going to have to read what this actually says. Adjust when custom placed waypoints will be removed. Near, waypoints will... Oh, never. Waypoints will never disappear. Near, waypoints will disappear when you get within close range of them, or far, waypoints will disappear when you get within... Okay, well, I'll put near, because if I set a waypoint, I obviously want to get near to it before it disappears, because then what's the point? Other player marker display. Okay, so if you're playing co-op. Okay, we'll leave that as always. Now let's go on to the next one. Video. HUD visibility, always. Display calibration. I don't need to do any of this. Preference mode. Fidelity. Performance. I'll leave it as fidelity because I'm on the PS5 Pro. So, gameplay field of view. Don't really mess with any of that. Dynamic field of view. Camera shake. By the way, the text in this game is very, very easy to read. Like, okay, third person camera, reset speed. Fast, okay, we'll just full screen effects, motion blur, turn motion blur off. I don't like motion blur. Vignette, turn that off as well. I think that's like when the lens flares and stuff. Weather effects, we'll leave weather effects on. Repeating visual effects. Repeating visual effects. Toggle the use of repeating regular gameplay, such as flickering and pulsing. Okay, well, we'll leave that. If it bothers me, I'll turn it off. Bloom. I don't know what that means. Screen says ambient occlusion. Okay, all of this is not really. Okay, next, audio. Master volume, music volume, sound effects volume. I'm going to leave all this the same. Dialogue, sound. Voiceover icon enabled. Voiceover icon. What is the voiceover icon? An icon will appear above the head of characters when they speak during gameplay. Okay. That's what I'm guessing for hearing impaired, which is quite good. Streamer mode. I'm guessing we'll get rid of copyright music for streaming. I don't think I need to turn it off if I'm doing videos. Let me know in the comments if someone sees, do I need to turn this off if I do YouTube videos? I might ask ChatGPT before I upload a video whether I need to take this off. Okay, subtitles enabled. Closed captions enabled. We'll put subtitles on, and you know what? We'll put closed captions on as well. Just for anyone who wants to watch this. We'll keep them on at medium. Subtitle background. We'll have it at 50%. Cutscene audio description. Yeah. Turn that on. That's amazing. Controller speaker, turn that off. I don't like my controller speaking. I think that's a very dumb feature that PlayStation put into their controllers, and they need to take it off the PlayStation 6 because nobody uses it as far as I'm aware. Controller speaker volume. Audio mode. What? Okay, night mode on off. Audio output. Default headphones. Soundbar. Home cinema, TV, mono. Oh, they got mono audio, nice. Well, keep it headphones, okay. Next is controller. So this is like invert x-axis, invert y-axis. Vibration. They just don't have fully remappable controls as far as I can see. Trigger vibration, adaptive triggers. Then there's sensitivity, all of the usual stuff, movement, stick dead zone, character, swap character. Okay, yeah, so you can remap buttons here. I'm not sure how comprehensive it is, but it looks like it's quite comprehensive. That's good for anyone who needs to remap controls. Let's move on to the main star of the show, accessibility. Right. Okay, so here, basically what they've done with the accessibility menu is they've taken all of the features from every other setting that could be labeled as accessibility, and they've put them here. So like the subtitle settings are here, the closed captions are here, the voiceover icon is here, HUD visibility is here, all of the aiming assistance stuff is here. That's good. Adjust game speed. Oh, so it's got the Spider-Man thing. These are new. Gameplay assistance tab. That's just, so you can make obviously the game slower. That's pretty cool. Event skipping enabled. Let me read this. When event skipping is enabled, a new option will appear in the pause menu when a combat, encounter, or a puzzle can be skipped. An on-screen reminder will appear when a puzzle can be skipped. Also, it's got the Last of Us 2 thing, skip puzzle. There are no penalties for using this feature. Oh, that's good. So you can still earn a platinum trophy or whatever, even if you need to skip a certain sequence. For me, skipping sequences might be certain puzzle sequences if I can't see them, or like a driving sequence where you have to chase someone if there's like a car driving sequence. Encounter skipping is only available on the main story path and in Gotham City gameplay. Some non-critical gameplay cannot be skipped. Okay. Skipping a puzzle or a combat encounter may move players in a new area and block off access to collectibles. Okay, blah, 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 I get it. So it will basically skip you to the next gameplay sequence. I'm going to put that on just to have the option. But hopefully I don't have to use it, because hopefully the missions are all accessible and easy to do it. Lose sounds when defeated. Lose sounds when defeated. If disabled, this will prevent... Oh, studs. This will prevent studs from being lost when you are defeated. Oh, okay, so it's like the yeah, no, I'm going to leave that on. But if I keep dying, obviously I'll turn it off. Persistent centered dots. Yep, that's your usual stuff. Okay. Holds and presses. Okay, so you can change all the usual stuff from tap to hold, tap to hold. Oh, here we go. Quick time events. Automatically complete QTEs. Simplify QTE inputs. It really depends. It really depends. If the QTE is just like mash square, I don't mind that as long as it shows on screen. But if the QTE is like press square, triangle, then R1, then square, then X, then really fast. I'll do simplify QTE inputs for now. And if it's too hard, then I'll go back and, yeah. Camera, field of view, gameplay field of view, dynamic field of view, camera shake. I'm surprised it doesn't have... Because I know Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga had where you could press a button and it will point towards your objective. I haven't seen a setting so far with that on. Full screen effects. Full screen effects enabled. Motion blur. Okay, we've already gone through all of this stuff. Weather effects. Repeating visual effects. Bloom. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. High contrast. Here we go. So if we turn high contrast mode on, then there's high contrast background. There's edge highlights enabled. Edge highlight enabled. I'll have to test all of this out. Edge color. Black, white, blue. It hasn't got like presets where I can see what it looks like before the game. That kind of sucks. Color preset 1. Okay, you can change the bit, but what does it look like? We need a preview of what it looks like, otherwise what's the point? Character 1 color. It looks very comprehensive, like you can change the colors of enemies, characters, everything. It looks really good, but interactive character color, puzzle element color, yellow, light green for traversal color, environment, hazard color, interactive props color, traffic system vehicle color. Okay, this is very, very comprehensive, this high contrast mode. But what I'm going to do when I'm in game, I'm going to pause the game and I'm going to basically turn it off for now. But when I'm in game and I'm going to pause the game and I'm going to mess around with all of this stuff and try and find a sweet spot, because there's no preset, so I can't calibrate it now. I literally cannot calibrate it now, because what's the point? Let me just check one thing quickly. So there's no way also of like a shortcut to turn on high contrast mode, which to me is quite necessary. Like, I want to be able to to have a shortcut where it turns it on and off really quickly, really easily. That doesn't exist, so anytime I need to, it's like Hogwarts Legacy. Whenever I need to turn high contrast mode on and off, I'd have to press start, go into options, go into settings, go all the way to all the way down, and turn it on and off. But unlike Hogwarts Legacy, this is very, 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 very comprehensive. It looks like every single element is customizable, which is great. But again, there's no presets, so there's no point me going, oh, I'd like this to be blue, this to be white, this to be blah, 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 because I don't know what it looks like. There should be on the right panel of the screen, as you go past each element, there should be a little picture of the element, again, in the world, where you can change the color and, yeah, but there isn't. So there's no point in me messing around with this right now. Okay. Oh, there's one more setting in the end there. What is it? What is that? Why can't I read that? Oh, extras. Extras. EULA. Oh, I think these are like the license and the HBO Max account. Why? Why link your HBO Max account? Twitch account. The Lego Group online survey. PlayStation Store. Why link my HBO Max account? That is weird. Is it because do I get extra stuff? Link your HBO. Link your WB Games and HBO Max account to access exclusive extras. Okay. Well, I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna do this off camera and skip this. But let me just let me do it now. Why not? Oh, I couldn't. I think I'll just do it from my phone anyway. It'll scan QR code. Continue, continue. Just pressing continue over and over again on my phone. Okay, is that done? Congratulations. You have successfully linked your WB Games and HBO Max accounts. Okay, nice. All right. Well, that was... Oh, hang on. I got another reward now. Dark Knight of Steel and Black Lantern. Okay. Well, that was a good look through the accessibility settings and the menu items and just a setup for the game. Thanks for watching, guys. This game has audio description. I'm really, really happy with that. And I'm quite happy with a lot of the accessibility features in this game. It's not got navigational assistance. The high contrast mode looks very, very, very cool, but again, there's no preset, so I need to actually test that out for myself. Skipping QuickTime events, great, but I did chose to simplify them just because to see if I can do them. Why skip them? What else? Yep, aim assistance, auto aim, great, always welcome. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and catch you again when I actually play this game for part 1 of my Let's Play. Peace.